Dear and welcome to Sibyl Tarot. This is a reading for Pisces Sun Moon Rising during the month of May. Pisces, this is a very big month for you as Jupiter moves into Pisces on the 13th of May, and this is into your first house, Pisces. So this is going to be talking about your first impressions, your self-appearance, leadership, new initiatives and fresh starts. But there's going to be expansion, you know, if you've started something recently, because the energies will be slowly working up to this, you know, within a week or two before. So at the beginning of the month, you know, something that a new initiative that you're starting, a new fresh start, you know, you're going to expand on this, Pisces, and Jupiter's going to stay there for the next couple of months over the summer months, and it'll give you a little taste before it moves back into Aquarius. It'll give you a little taste of what's to come next year, because next year, Pisces, this will be your year, so to speak. So the first card out we have here is Pluto, your ability to transform, take a big leap forward and rebirth. Just as I said, Pisces, you know, this is going to be an overhaul for yourself, you know, for you personally, you know, your inner strength, so to speak. A new big transformation is going to happen. And as I say, with Jupiter moving into Pisces in the middle of May, this is going to give you a taste of what's to come. So we'll just pull another card here from the art deck. And we have here is the 8th house. And once again, the 8th house, the transformational area of your life, is about shared resources and intense emotions. And the same, you know, it kind of, well, it does, they both have the same energies, Pluto and the 8th house. The 8th house is Scorpio energy, but it's also Pluto energy. So there is going to be a deep transformation within for yourself, Pisces. And it's how you express yourself to the world. People are going to see, you know, a change with you. You know, it could be even in your appearances or that, you know, but it's how you kind of, you know, express yourself. That's the best way I can say, you know, within the world today. So the next card we have is going to be a zodiac sign, and this will be the energies that's surrounding you during the month of May. And this jumped out, and it's Gemini energy. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. And this is interesting because at the beginning of May, we have the Sun, Venus and Mercury, all the closer, more personal planets are in Taurus, but they will be moving into Gemini, you know, and this is what this card is, you know, saying. And Gemini will be your 4th house. So the 4th house, you know, talks about your foundation. So once again, like your own self, you know, talks about your home, your privacy, you know, your basic security and that. So I feel that this is going to be, you know, very transformational for Pisces during this month. And it's good, you know, it's Jupiter is the planet of expansion, you know. Whatever it is that you're kind of starting now, a new initiative or a new beginning in something, you know, it's going to expand, it's going to flourish, you know. So the first card out, yeah, look what we have here. The first card out we have here is the Ace of Wands. What did I say? A new initiative, a new beginning, a new starting something. Aces are all about starting something new. And this is something that you're very, very passionate about, or that you will become very, very passionate about. You know, Ace of Wands talks about creativity, or that, you know, having that passion and desire, you know, to start something for yourself, you know. And you just see what's crossing it. This could be like even, you know, that you're venturing into new work, you know, a new project of some sort, you know, could be even something to do with hobby or that. But this is for yourself. This is nothing to do about other people or that, you know what I mean? Well, this is what I feel. It's not, you know, now the 8th house can talk about, you know, your partnership or that with somebody, you know, especially to do with finances. You know, if you're with somebody or that, you know, 8th house is about their particular finances or that. But because I feel with this Pluto energy, this the energy within, that is deep transformation, you know. And the 8th house is also talking about transformation. But Gemini talks about, you know, community, how people perceive you or that, you know, communication. And they might just see something new about you, you know, that way, something that they've never seen in you before. And if you were to look at the last time that Jupiter was in Pisces, would have been in around 2010. So, you know, especially because you are Pisces, Jupiter's moving in and it rules Pisces, you know. Jupiter rules the sign of Pisces. Something in around, you know, 2010 would have a very big significance, you know, for you. And then back again, you know, around in 98, it would have been, you know, Jupiter would have been, you know, going into the sign of Pisces. So if you can think back, you know, to those years previous of what was going on in your life or that, you know, this could be, you know, repeating itself. But it's very good omen. The next card we have here is the 6 of Cups. And just like I said, repeating itself, you know, it could be like history repeating itself. Because the 6 of Cups talks about someone coming back from your past. But it doesn't necessarily have to be like someone. It could be a situation. You could be repeating some type of situation or, you know, a relationship maybe with a person. It's probably a totally different person or that. But it's like history repeating itself. But it gives you cause for big change. Do you know that way? Whatever's gone on or whatever or is going on at the moment, you know, with Jupiter moving into your first sign, it's going to make you, you know, change your lifestyle, you know, your life path or that. What's crowning your spread here is the Temperance card. And the Temperance card is a major arcana card and it's Sagittarian energy. But the way I see, you know, with this Temperance card and it's crowning your spread, you know, it's you kind of have a self-awareness now of something that you want to kind of, you know, move through, so to speak, or something that you want to start. But this is whatever it is, it's to do with yourself, you know, no one else, you know, it's for your own higher good, so to speak, you know. And I feel as well with this Temperance card, you know, it's like a new path, you know, a new pathway is opening up for you, you know, and you're going down, you know, maybe a different road. It might be that because of the 6 of Cups here, that you've kind of been down this road before, or you've taken initiative to start something before, you know, and it kind of feels familiar, but yet it's going to open up, you know, to brand new opportunities, I feel. Now, at the foot of the spread is the 7 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords is air energy. The 7 of Swords could be, you know, talking about you moving away from something, you know, moving away from something that wasn't, you know, to your highest good, or that maybe gave you a lot of anxiety or that, you know. And with the 7 of Swords that you're moving away, it can also talk about, you know, it's known as the Thief card as such, but it can also talk about that, you know, with the Thief card, it talks about, you know, to be wary of being ripped off emotionally or that. But I feel more so because that's at the foot, that I feel that you may have already tried this before, to go down a certain path or that, and for whatever reason it didn't happen, and you're kind of revisiting this, this idea in your head, this I want to say this, you're being inspired to do something to kind of, because with the Thief card is also, it's when the returns to the scene of the crime, so to speak. But I don't feel, that it's a crime or that you're returning to. You're coming back around on yourself to accomplish something that you didn't do before. That's the best way of putting it. It's something, maybe there was a missed opportunity in the past for you, and during this time you feel that coming into, the month of May, that there's a chance here, a second chance, so to speak. And if it's anything to be ripped off, that you're ripping yourself off, for being happy. So in your past energy we have here is the Lovers card. And the Lovers card is another major arcana card, and it's Gemini energy. And, the Lovers card, originally is known about the choice. So maybe just recently, in the recent past here now, we're talking, that there was a choice for you to make. And you're at the, coming to, a decision in your head that you're taking this new path here with the Temperance card. You want to go down, a road that's probably that you've never, experienced before or tried or that. All my candles are getting blown out here. We'll just see what's coming toward you. This could be something as well with the 8th house, something that you've kept to yourself, you've kept secret, you kept locked away. If it's something that you're very passionate about, you've kept it locked away, in your heart. Because the 8th house talks about, secrets, things that are done, without the knowledge of other people knowing. But it's something that you would be very, intensely passionate about. So what's coming towards you, this is lovely, is the Magician and the Two of Wands. What did I say? Decisions. The Two of Wands talks about decisions to be made, making a decision, whether it be to do with your career, or personal decisions or that. And the Magician here is saying, these two cards fell out. The Magician here is saying, to manifest the decision that you've made, and that you have the power, you have the right tools, to manifest this, to move forward, and to open up, into a new world, with the Two of Wands here, to expand into a new world. And that's what Jupiter is, expanding, you know what I mean? Expanding yourself, expanding your horizons, expanding as well, your belief system, especially here with the Temperance card and the Magician here, expanding your knowledge as well, so to speak, but that you have the right tools to do this. The Magician card is also, it rules Gemini and Virgo, the Magician card talks about Mercury, communication. Gemini is, all to do with communication and that, and information. I feel as well, Pisces, it's something that you're bringing, see with the Magician card, as above, so below. But I feel that's more so a realization of what it is that you've always kind of wanted to do. And now you're kind of grounding it, you're putting it into place, you're putting it into action and that, you know, and the Magician saying, you know, you have, you know, the tools to do it, you know. You can be the magician. You can work your magic, so to speak, to make this happen. It's also saying, you know, in this reading, you know, to kind of live at the present, you know, live in the present time. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel that if you keep, you know, reminiscing about the past, you're kind of ripping yourself off here, you know. Oh, this is lovely. The next card we have here is the Sun card. This is, you know, the energy, the position that you're holding. And this is lovely. This is, we also have here is the Queen of Wands. But the Sun, you know, is positive thinking. You know, like I said, don't be, you know, looking back. You can't change the past, you know. And with this Queen of Wands here, this Queen of Wands is telling you to take action, you know, and to take positive action, you know. And it's also, it's reiterating, you know, the Magician card here, you know, that you have the resources to take the right action going forward. That's my dog snoring. I must be boring her. The energy that surrounds you is the Nine of Cups here, you know, and whatever it is that you're going to do, you know, throughout the summer, I feel, you know, because while Jupiter here is in your first house, could be, you know, celebrations around this, you know, could be partying or whatever, like, you know, giving you reason to celebrate, but you're going to be quite chuffed with yourself, and people are going to be very chuffed with you, you know. I feel for some as well, you might be getting some type of an award or rewards, you know, from the people around you for doing this, you know, for lots, it's to do with achievements, some type of achievements. This is lovely. And in your hopes and fears, we have here is what you call it, the Star card, another major arcana card, Aquarian energy. But this is your hopes, your dreams coming true. Do you know what I mean? This is you overcoming fears, overcoming obstacles, you know, and basically overcoming fears, you know, major arcana, you know, what you were probably afraid to step out on, or, you know, take a leap of faith, take a step, you know, in the past, you're going to do it now, you know, with Jupiter here, you know, in your first house. You're going to basically open up your horizons and that, but it is very very, very promising, you know, especially because we have the Star and the Nine of Cups. Both are talking about, you know, wish fulfillment. You're going to be getting your wish, you know. The Nine of Cups is an everyday wish, you know, coming true. The Star is a lifetime wish coming true for you, you know. So something that you may have tried in the past, and if it is, I'd say it's happened back, you know, in around 2010, maybe in 98, you know, the same occurrence that was happening, you know, but this time you're actually going to achieve it, you know. It's going to work out for you. It's like all your wishes coming true for you, Pisces. This is lovely. And it's because you've done the work, because, you know, with this Pluto energy within inside you, because you have transformed in some way, do you know? Because you would be feeling in the last year, you know, because I'm a Pisces rising with myself, do you know, but you would be feeling in the last year because of Saturn and Jupiter in your 12th house, do you know, that things have slowed down. There's not much going on or that, you know, but the reason as to why that is doing it, because it's allowing, you know, change. It's allowing a brand new start for you, you know, to come in. And it'll be in some area in your life, and most likely because it's in Gemini, it'll be to do, you know, as well with your fourth house. So the foundation, you know, your home, it's all to do with oneself here, like what the Temperance card is saying, self-awareness. And look at this, your outcome we have here is the Justice card. We have two major arcana cards as your outcome, and we have the Tower. just as the Libran energy, Tower, Scorpio energy, the 8th house, you know, talks about Scorpio energy as well. But whatever's coming in for you, the outcome, you know, is justice, karma, good karma coming towards you, you know. And as to the reason why, because there may have been in this particular part of your life some type of injustice. So and it's going to happen all of a sudden. It's going to come in all of a sudden with the tarot card here. You know, and the tarot card is, it's an eruption. It's like Uranus, and Uranus is in Taurus, and this is, you know, May is the month of Taurus, you know, so it's really going to take off here, you know, during the month of May for you Pisces. It's very, you know, very good. Like, so we have, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcana cards here, Pisces, you know, in a 10-card read, in a 10-card spread. And that is just saying, you know, how big of a deal that this is, you know, this is happening for you, you know. And like I say, you know, this is the beginning of it in May, you know, and it's going to be, you know, for the next couple of months, over the summer months. But it's going to give you a little glimpse of what lies ahead for you in 2022. Because 2022 for Pisces is a big year, you know. This is when Saturn and Jupiter will both move into Pisces. And this is, you know, so it's something that you kind of can work towards, you know, over the couple of months during the summer. You'll see what's going on, or that, you know, you see what you want to work towards, what you're beginning on, you know, and then you can kind of, you know, carry on from that, and then it will expand further for you during 2022. So look out, Pisces, that's what I just want to say, you know, during the month of May, you know, and enjoy, because this is going to be a big change. I know for my own self, being Pisces rising, 2010 was a big significant year for myself, you know, and there was a lot of change. And I know back in 98 it was the same, you know, and it for me, it was to do with travel, it was to do with change of, you know, family, and yeah, and relationships, like, you know, that way. So see what's going on, you know, and this will kind of, you know, if nothing else, it will bring forward what's coming for you in 2022 for over the next 12 years. So I do hope you like the reading, Pisces. If you do, please like, share, leave a comment, subscribe. I am going to try and do another Pisces reading a little bit, probably during the month of May. And I just want to say as well, there's a full moon coming to, you know, at the end of April here, you know, and the full moon is in Scorpio, and that talks about, you know, transformation. But I feel with this full moon in Scorpio, whatever it is that you had to release, Pisces, you know, especially, you know, in the last several months, you know, this is finally going to go. You're going to kind of secrete it, you know, that way, with the 8th house, with Scorpionic energy, and Pluto here as well. So, or what's, you know, even the last, when I say 6 months, maybe to 2 years or whatever it is that had, you know, had to be let go, released or whatever, this is finally going to happen, you know, and this is actually going to help you with this brand new start in May, you know. So I do hope you like the reading. If you do, please like, share. Slán.